What's up? This is amazing. Where am I? This whole day has been surreal, everything I've seen. And so this video begins as I'm passing through El Dorado National Forest, or about to, on US 50. Check out this giant Pacific pine tree. We got pine trees back east, but not this big. This is a beautiful morning. I'm actually headed towards Nevada. Wow. I had no idea this forest existed until I had to drive through it. No joke. Just pulled over, parked along US 50 here. Nice little overlook. This is known as the South Fork American River. Runs right through El Dorado. Look at that. Gorgeous. And welcome to Whitehall, California. Elevation 3,356. It looks like someone slapped a SJ Sharks 408 sticker there. 75 degrees. Sun feels so good. Not too warm. Just right. And look at this. Remains of a forest fire. All the charred trees. Holy cow, look at this view. This is one of the craziest, most gorgeous roads I have ever been at. We are over 7,000 feet in the air. Or should I say in the sky. Final destination moment. Can I go around, please? And passing through another national forest. Humboldt-Toyabe. I probably butchered that name. We are almost to Nevada. And welcome to Hope Valley. This was a happy accident. This is just the route I was taking to Nevada today. And just like that, the mountains got desert. I love California terrain. You never know what's around the next corner. And I'm stopped for construction. As you can see, the Nevada-California line is just up ahead. This is not a bad spot to be stopped though. Look at this. All right, we're finally gonna do an introduction once we make it inside Nevada. Wow, is that snow up there? I think it's just rock. And I made it to Nevada, look at that. Today's video takes place upon my route to, of all places in Nevada. Can you take a guess? I'm heading back to Vegas, but we're taking the back roads through Nevada. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. I'm Tampa J. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today is a travel day. I will actually be on the road for 9 hours today in total. I left my hotel this morning in Sacramento. Last night I was at the A's versus Rays game there. I have to be in Las Vegas, more so tomorrow and the next day. I was invited to 2 haunted attractions in Las Vegas. We are starting my Halloween haunt season, and I'm going to create 2 haunted attractions videos that I will be putting out shortly. One of those videos will come out in the next couple days or so. The other one I will put out next week after I get back from my trip. I have to fly back pretty fast to Tennessee because I have another event this coming weekend out there that I do not want to miss. For this video, 9 hours in total traveling to Las Vegas. This is a roadside adventure. I'm just gonna stop and see what's along the way. I do want to stop by the world's famous Clown Motel. It got so quiet. This is amazing. Have you heard of the Clown Motel? Well, if you haven't, we're gonna stop and see that. I do not like clowns. I am terrified of them. Clowns and escalators. Ever since I watched it when I was a little kid, Tim Curry just scarred me for life. This Clown Motel is pretty famous. This is my first time driving through this part of Nevada. I could have took a shorter way. I could have went back through California and took Route 66, but I've done that before. I wanted to see what we can see out in the middle of nowhere, Nevada, including the Clown Motel and perhaps some ghost towns and some roadside attractions. And that's the video. Let's get started. There's so much ahead, guys. I'm gonna take a few pictures with this sign before I go. I hope you enjoy this video. Just pulled off of Nevada 208 over here. I'm in Smith Valley. Did a U-turn for this thing. Look at this. Just sitting beside the road. Old Ford truck, flatbed. It's even got the engine still in there. Look at that. A straight 6. Wow. That's a huge hunk of metal right there. Be some good scrap. Doubt you could restore this thing. Probably could restore a little bit of it. Still got the steering column. Got the shifters in here. Some of the gauges are in there. There's actually an old saddle right here too. Oh man, that's a fried piece of leather right there. And I found an oasis. Welcome to Wilson Canyon Rest Area. This is the first hint of green I have seen in about 10 miles or so. Also, these are the tallest trees I've seen since California. This is really nice. Trash cans over here, picnic tables, and just off to my right, there's a restroom. It's so quiet out here. First time in this part of Nevada, and I'm just blown away. I had no idea it was so beautiful. I mean, look at that. Not the trash cans. The mountains. I've got a lot of driving today. This is gonna be like a 15-hour trip today just because I keep stopping. But that's what it's all about, right? Roadside adventuring. Passing through what is known as Wilson Canyon, or about to. Now passing through Mason. And this old building right here seems to be the only major brick building in downtown Mason. The highway, the main highway I just got off of, was right behind me. There's also an old wooden shack down there. Check out the old gas pump. I think someone's actually living here. The door looks like it's propped open. See it right there? Got 2 really old gas pumps. The one to the right, and then that one to the left is probably from the 40s or the 50s. That looks like an original to the right. Just a little bit of highway noise. Let's get back on it. And we got some roadside relics for you again. 3 cars. That van over there kind of reminds me of the van from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Different color though. Okay, looks like I have found some sort of an abandoned roadside attraction called Rock Chuck. It's a rock and crystal shop, mineral gallery, and there's a dinosaur popping up right here. Hey dino, looks like a brontosaurus just like in Jurassic Park. I wonder if his name is Chuck. We're just gonna name him Chuck, right? Always love finding roadside dinos. He looks like he's made of plastic. Oh wow, this place is awesome. Peeking in the front door here. I think this place is still a thing. There's a number on the door. I think you just call it to see inside. So I don't think it's abandoned. It just looked abandoned. It's pretty cool. Rock Chuck. Is it me, or to someone from the east, it just appears that everything looks abandoned? I'm used to like grass everywhere. And just down from Rock Chuck, I did a hard right. We have an abandoned motel, Roadrunner Motel. Hey, we're heading to the Clown Motel. Should look a lot different than this. This is what I like to find though. Looks like all the doors, all the rooms are all boarded up. Thought I saw that door move right there. Kind of scared me. Any clowns in there? We're not there yet. Reminds me of the Bates Motel a little bit. There's actually a basketball hoop right here above the second room. Check that out. That thing hasn't seen a net since the 90s, at least. You got the mountains in the background. This is so cool. I feel like I'm on another planet. All right, I'm gonna try to peek in one of these rooms for you. Hello? Oh wow, it's all gutted. Okay, that's creepy. There's an old wheelchair in there. Oh my gosh. Old box TV. Yeah, definitely 90s. This is like the 3rd room. Did you hear that? I'm out of here. What was that? Beep, 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 beep. Roadrunner Motel. Wile E. Coyote's got to be around somewhere. Completely abandoned roadside pit stop here near Rock Chuck. We got the busted out restaurant sign here. I believe that said restrooms. And this sits before an old restaurant. Check this out. A abandoned gas station. It's actually a really cool looking gas station. I wonder if anyone watching this video has ever stopped here along US 95 and got gas. Just a stone's throw away from where we last left off. Another abandoned restaurant. Looks like they had RV parking. Check this out, it's been tagged. The words that are sticking out to me the most right now, look at this. Ozzy. Hey, I'm wearing an Ozzy Osbourne t-shirt. All right, look at this, guys. Not just a restaurant. Abandoned truck stop. Got any fuel? That's cool. There's some more on the other side here too. Let's take a look. Can't get over this view. Take a peek in here. There's a lot of glass, gotta be careful. Bolt. Oh yeah, the roof's all caved in. Holy crap. Ooh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The AC unit fell through the roof. It's incredible. A lot of graffiti and profanities in here, fair warning. Huh, wonder what this used to be called. Maybe it's haunted, you never know. Sorry honey, they're all out of gas. We'll have to go to the next stop. And on the north side of the abandoned truck stop, got two abandoned wooden buildings just sitting out there. Look at that, those are really old. Doors are wide open. I've never seen so much different terrain in such a short amount of time. Drastic change in events. A tumbleweed just went by. It just got really windy right here. Leaving Hawthorne, heading to Tonopah. Left on 95. There's a tumbleweed in the road. There it goes. Tumbling. Tumbling. Oh, almost hit it. To find the Clown Motel, you have to come to Tonopah Station. And now I can say, I have made it to the world famous Clown Motel. And it looks like they have plenty of vacancy, although I had already booked my hotel tonight. Had I known originally when I booked this trip I was going to be coming by the Clown Motel, maybe I would have made a reservation. I don't like clowns. What am I doing here, guys? Oh my gosh. So you can actually stay here. It is a motel, of course. The Clown Motel is very famous. Some would say infamous. A lot of people say it's haunted. But this is a roadside attraction that began back in 1985. The original owner had a huge collection, or should I say still has, of miniature clown figurines. And I believe they're on display inside that office right there. I read that Tonopah is a mining town. There's actually a lot of mining history around here and things to see, which we'll take a look at before we leave. But I think we can actually go inside the office at least and see this giant collection of clowns. I also saw that each of the rooms are horror themed. They've got a Friday the 13th room here. I'll have to come back and stay. I didn't think that they were themed to different things but clowns. So, yeah, I gotta do that sometime. Every room looks to be different. I see Chucky up there. That must be the Child's Play room. I see some classic carnival clowns on the doors. Look at this guy right here, this clown riding the unicycle. His name is Jolly. They are doing some updates here. Check this out. They're pouring concrete. Got Jason Voorhees right there. I wonder if Bozo's here and Pennywise. Oh, look at this. Captain Spaulding. Yeah, gotta have Captain Spaulding here. The Clown Motel opened in 1985 by siblings Leona and Leroy David. They built it next to the old Tonopah Cemetery to be close to their late father Clarence, who is buried there and who loved collecting clown figurines. The motel now features over 5,000 clown items. I hear some construction coming from the office. It says, "Welcome to office, museum, and gift shop. Open every day." Oh man, what do you think? We should go inside, right? What am I doing here? Look at all these creepy clowns. Oh, that one is Jolly as well. Jolly's on top of 3 balls right there. I think he might be like the mascot. It's all about jolly. This one kind of looks like a killer clown. We got Mr. Skeleton over there too. We've got nice clowns, dark clowns, demented clowns, funny clowns, scary clowns. They're all scary to me. Speaking of scary, look at that ominous sky right there. Oh man, we got to go in there, don't we? All right, I just want to show you the cemetery real quick. After we're done with the museum, I'll walk out here. Oh cool, this is like an Old West cemetery. We'll walk out here and find Clarence's grave, the man behind the Clown Motel. Look at this. Wow. It looks like most of those headstones are metal. Pretty neat. I've never seen anything like that. I'm gonna say it's probably over there where those people are looking out there. All right, we'll be back. Oh my gosh, I thought that was a clown. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Whoa, looks like a breezeway before the main office. That's an old Ronald right there.
Hello there.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good sir.
Hello. Hi. Oh, it's a little loud in here. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Clown corner. This is just one corner. Look at all this. Oh my glory. Did that just move? Eee. That looks like a Tim Burton clown. Look at these guys up here now. There's a lot of stuff in here to purchase and just a lot of stuff in here to look at. They even got scary clown masks here. Oh man, there is over 5,000 items in here. I think a majority of the clowns are right here in this corner room. It reminds me of the Salt and Pepper Shaker Museum a little bit. Like, don't tell me that's not scary, bro. Whoa, what's going on there? Look at all these miniature figurines. Wow, this is just one shelf. Got some more red skeleton there. Yeah, I think my grandma used to collect these. This guy's not scary. Oh man, haunt's on. I have a feeling my Halloween haunt season is just going to be full of clowns this year. Just have that feeling. All right, so the best way I can do this is I'm going to start on this. Whoa! That was a nail gun. All right, let's start over. There's going to be some construction noises. This is really cool. This is a Lego Ronald McDonald right here. I'm just going to let the camera roll so you can see all these clowns. This is one of the most unique roadside attractions I've ever seen. Oh no, you got to be kidding me. This is one reason I'm afraid of clowns. You see this Jack in the Box right here? Jack in the music box. This is the very same toy that was at my grandpa's house, and I tried not to play with it, but it was just so addicting and I got scared. I guess I was addicted to the scare. They say a lot about me, but this used to terrify me every time it came out of the box, but I just kept doing it. It was this very same Jack in the Box. I kind of want to buy this. Can I buy this? No, I don't want to buy this. What am I saying? It's a love-hate relationship. What is that? All right, I'm just gonna let it roll. No more getting sidetracked here. This is incredible. There's a giant Zach Morris telephone down there. I don't know what's going on there. This is the most amount of clowns I've ever seen. Look at that guy. Look at all of them. Priceless clowns, not for sale. Donated, precious clowns. We've got signs to read. A big thanks to Sherry Parton there. We've got more ceramic stuff over here. We've got ones that look like they're from other countries, like international clowns. These aren't clowns, but they're cool. Some skeletons in here. I don't see a Joker yet. Anyone spotted a Joker? Huh? These are more like stuffed clowns. And this is just one corner. This is incredible. Donated priceless clowns. I'm a clown in a clown store. Amazing. There's a clown shoe. Alright, that's a different looking clown. Still scary. We've got like a Annabelle looking clown in there. Raggedy Ann. Priceless clowns all the way down. Here's a clown mug. That's actually kind of cool. The Clown Motel merchandise, world famous, Tonopah, Nevada. They got it in your size, hopefully. They got it in my size. They got hoodies. They got hats. And then over here, they got your mugs. All different circus colors, too. I like the orange. Reminds me of Halloween. Looks like these are 12 bucks. How about the largest bumper sticker you've ever seen? The world's famous Clown Motel. These are 15 bucks. That's cool. Some of these are magnets. There's even more clowns up front. Looks like there's like a new office area. This is cool. Oh my glory. Also some portraits of clowns up here. There's Ronald. I love McDonald's, but oh, he scared me. Side note, gotta have Krusty. So they do a Clown Motel ghost hunt tour every day. Looks like it's 45 minutes, 15 bucks per person, 8 p.m. wintertime, 9 p.m. every day. Okay, gotta keep that in mind. All right, I need a souvenir. I feel like I'm gonna grab a t-shirt. They got it in black, so that's good. Hopefully they got it my size. That's for sure. All right, thunder rolling in the background. I got me a shirt and also got me a sticker. I'm gonna go check out the cemetery now. That was really cool. It's a lot smaller than I thought inside, but it doesn't take much room to put 5,000 miniature clowns. That's pretty impressive. I love this wacky, quirky Roadside America stuff, even if they are clowns. What a great moment to visit a cemetery. That rain's cold. It starts raining. It looks like this cemetery opened in 1901.
Yeah.
Tonopah Cemetery.
Not all of them. A guy was like stabbed by his wife.
Oh man.
A guy was like impaled by a shovel.
No wonder it's haunted.
Hit on the head by a bucket. It's pretty interesting.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, leave it. Kind of cool.
Yeah. Have a good one. Buried here are many of Tonopah's pioneer residents, including 14 victims of the Tonopah Belmont mine fire of February 23rd, 1911. The victims of the 1902 Tonopah Plague Cemetery, fenced 1879 by Central Nevada Historical Society. That's a really neat sign. So now I understand why the Clown Motel has a lot of paranormal activity. It's probably because of all the bad history here in Tonopah. Although I've been to Tombstone, I didn't make it up to Boot Hill Cemetery. Still need to go back. This is the most west-looking cemetery, old west-looking cemetery I've ever been in, just by stepping inside. They look like they were like metal headstones. Oh man, look at that weather. But they're actually wood. All right, here we go. Should have got this sooner. Oh, this is perfect. It's got all the names and all the history. Oh no. Holy crap, I gotta run for it. Oh shoot. It's cursed. Oh, car's right here. I can't get this camera wet. Oh, there go the birds. Woo! I almost made it. Thankfully I didn't park too far. So I still have a 3-hour drive ahead of me. Plan was to show the Clown Motel, which we did. Didn't get to see everything I wanted to see in the cemetery, but I am planning to come back here. There was something else on the way to Vegas that I want to see. I'm just saying, if this rain doesn't stop within the next 10 to 15 minutes, I might have to get going. All right, it's just got to die down a little bit. It's important we go see Clarence David's grave because I wanted to talk about just who he was and why there is such a thing called the Clown Motel. I kind of said it before, but I was going to go more in depth by the grave, so I can always do that here in the car. All right, let's try this again. We got a nice little break. That was a downpour. Deja vu. All right, we're just going to have to talk about Clarence right here. And now I have a big reason to come back someday and stay overnight at the Clown Motel. Clarence David was 40 years old. He was from Illinois, and he lived here in Tonopah for a few years when he was killed in the Belmont mine fire on February 23rd, 1911. So he was a miner. He was one of the 17 miners who lost their lives in one of the town's worst mining disasters. That morning, Clarence was warned not to go underground because of the fire, but he went down anyway and sadly never came back alive. His body was later recovered by fellow miners, leaving behind his wife Elizabeth and their young children, including a daughter who was born 7 months after his death. His son Leroy grew up in Tonopah and eventually became a successful businessman. In 1985, he built this famous Clown Motel. Clarence reportedly loved clowns, which is the inspiration for the motel. So behind one of the Nevada's strangest roadside attractions is actually a pretty tragic story. A tribute to one of the miners of the Belmont disaster who loved clowns. And here we are in 2026, and it's one of the most iconic roadside attractions I know of. Again, infamous for people who are afraid of clowns. I like that they're embracing like a horror vibe too. And for some reason, we weren't meant to see the resting place of Clarence today. The rain stopped us twice. Maybe next time we will be allowed to see Clarence. So there's something 27 miles south of the Clown Motel I also wanted to see today. Hopefully we beat the rain there. All right, I made it to a town called Goldfield, and on the other side of this town is what I came here for. Did not realize this is quite a historic district. A lot of gold mining in this area, of course. Check out this miniature village below this store. It's pretty neat. I'm gonna drive down it here for you. We got Goldfield Hotel, Textiles, Red Rose Saloon, got the dress shop, we got the bakery, the cobbler, the blacksmith. That's neat. So that storm is definitely following me. It came from that direction. Wind is picking up. Welcome to historic Goldfield. I think this is the town where the donkeys walk around. I think I saw some donkeys walking around. Check out the Joshua tree. This is like a roadside attraction. Looks like they have some gem mining going on here. Okay, 6 blocks down. Welcome to the International Car Forest of the Last Church. I know, I don't know what this is. I just saw the name of it and it sounded amazing. We were driving through the streets of Goldfield. Check out this trailer here, this home. It says Zesty. I think it's a building. The trailer here looks like a big chunk of cheese. That's cool. All right, I'm starting to see what's going on way back here. And just passing by this abandoned trailer wide open. We're gonna see a lot of stuff like this. All right, here we go. Welcome to the International Car Forest of Last Church. We've got a little welcome center. Here's the road. You can kind of see what's going on out here. There's all kinds of car sculptures. And then right here, we got an old Honda. Look at that thing. That thing's classic. You're breaking bad karma first to be truly free. Your donations are used to pay for porta potty loans and fees. Okay, so they do have restrooms out here. I got a 10 spot in my pocket, so I'm gonna do that. So we walk into the welcome center. Looks like they've got some pamphlets here. Also, they got a map laid out and I think a guest book right here. Yeah, it's a little makeshift, but we can sign our name somewhere. Signed it in blue. There you go. A bunch of tires out here. Now, I usually give a lecture about how I'm tired of seeing this, but I think it's appropriate. I think you have to have permission to dump your tires, but these are here on purpose. And I think most of this attraction is out there in the hills, so here we go. Thankfully, I've got an SUV. Respect the art, respect the artist. I love that. So true. Ooh, a little steep. Okay, so down beyond here, this is so cool. Looks like an old station wagon. We got the silhouette of a cowboy. You can look out and see all we're about to see and do. That is amazing. Looks like this thing just loops all the way around. We'll eventually come around this way. Who is that? Is that John Wayne? Could be. What kind of station wagon is that? I'm gonna say it's 80s. Holy cow, there's a bus down here. Big old city bus. Holy cow, that's awesome. Looks like we could climb into it. I see donkeys out there. I hear and see donkeys. We're gonna see some donkeys. They're way out there on the hill. Hear them? It's Donkey 30. Looks like that storm might be going the other direction. Hopefully. I just have to walk on the bus, man. Looks like the bus from Speed, right? Wonder if it came from LA. Hello? Sandra Bullock in here? Whoa. Does look like that bus. There's a bomb on the bus. And it went off. Who's your favorite bus driver on film? Freddy Krueger? Sandra Bullock? Chris Farley? I'll turn this bus around and I'll end your precious field trip. This is so much fun. The photo opportunities out here are already amazing. The lighting's so good. It's very cinematic. Hope those donkeys didn't go too far. I hope we see them. I'm gonna drive through this mess, probably stop somewhere in the middle. Wow, this is definitely like the Mecca. I think there's even more way out there. And I believe they are all imports. Hence the name International Cars. That may have been... Is that a Volkswagen? I think that's a Beetle. Hard to tell, but it looks like the back half of a Volkswagen Beetle. Or what remains of it. It's almost surreal, right? This took a lot of work to bury these things in the earth. I wonder how long it took them to do this. What kind of car is that? People are going to comment below. That looks like the back half of, man, these are some old cars. It's hard to tell. I don't know. I used to work at Napa, but I have no idea. Check out the buses up on the cliff. Name that car. Looks like it may have been, that might be a Buick. Maybe they're not all international. This is really pretty. Urbex. We got some more over here. Check it out. Alright, that's cool. Limousine on top of an ice cream truck. Just gonna look at it for a second. What did you read? His doors work? A little seized. Hello? I don't know why I'm saying hello. There's no one out here. Could be a donkey in there. Oh man, that wind's coming. I think the storm's coming. Oh boy. Someone left you a chair. Oh, cool. I'm in. Well, this whole thing's moving. I hope this thing doesn't fall off. The limousine. Yeah, this is really cool. I'd say most of these cars are from the 1980s and beyond. Or back, I should say. There's a motorcycle in here. Motorcycle frame. It's all graffitied up. No telling what that thing is. There's some more donkey poop. Where'd the donkeys go? I may have scared them off. This one's got a gnarly painting of Medusa on the roof. I don't know if I want to be stuck out here raining. The dirt's gonna get all muddy and mucky. Oh, that scared me. There's a donkey up on the hill, right there. Come on down, buddy. Okay, so there's no driving up this road in my rental car. Look how steep this is up here. If it were my car, my Subaru, I'd do it. But we're just gonna observe these two buses sticking out of the mountainside. That one's a bus. That one looks like another station wagon. There they are. We have come to play a game of chicken with donkeys. Hey guys, what's going on? Let's see, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 or 8, it's hard to tell right here. They moved out of the road, so I'm just gonna turn around right here. This is the back of the park. What's up? This is amazing. Where am I? This the whole day has been surreal, everything I've seen. Just a beautiful part of this country. Cool. Cool. We got some donkeys. Okay, it's starting to rain. Try to get out and take a photo with them, but spooked them a little bit. I'll let them be. We gotta get out of here. I don't want to be stuck out here. Oh man, it's starting to rain. All right. See you guys. I gotta get going. Bye. Bye. That was so cool. I got REO Speedwagon stuck in my head though. Riding the storm out. Yeah. What'd you guys think of that? Wasn't that neat? Have you ever been out there before? Let me know. I would like to know. That was a hidden gem. Just happened to be passing by it today and saw it on the map. All right, I made it up to solid ground. I'm gonna fuel up here before I head into Las Vegas. This is the cheapest I've seen gas all weekend, $4.48 here in Nevada. Look at that stagecoach. This is the Goldfield truck stop, an old 76. Actually might use the facilities inside. What's funny is, behind this truck stop, out on that mountain is where we just were. That's where the International Car Field is.
When I say
whoa!
You say it's only $1
that scared me.
right
Wind is picking up by the minute here. It's gonna follow me all the way to Vegas. It's a really nice truck stop. It looks brand new. It looks like they're still kind of creating it. Got all you need here. Who needs beaver nuggets, right? Let's support small business. All right, I got my snacks from a hotel room in Vegas. They said they just opened a couple months ago. It's a really nice gas station here. The rain hasn't hit. I think I may just miss it. You can see it way over there. It smells so good out here. I love the smell of rain. And maybe because I'm out west and there's like no grass in the air, but this is the best smelling rain I've ever smelled in my entire life today. I meant to say that sooner. It smells really good. Hey Siri. Directions to Las Vegas.
Getting directions to Las Vegas using Google Maps.
Two hours and 38 minutes. Should get to my hotel by 9 o'clock. Perfect. It's been a long day. I got up at 6 a.m. this morning in Sacramento. And something just dawned on me. Maybe the reason why I wasn't allowed to see Clarence's grave today was because when I pulled up to the Clown Motel, I immediately said I didn't like clowns. They say Clarence haunts the ground still, so maybe you heard me say that. Forgive me, Clarence. I'm just so scared of them. It's not that I don't like clowns, it's just they scare me, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I don't like them. It is now officially the Nevada golden hour. The mountains are glowing. This has been, by far, the best scenic drive I have ever taken. California, Nevada, everywhere I went today, obviously my first time, I'm just blown away with what I saw just beside the roads. Breathtaking views. All right, that's rad. Exchange Club Casino. All right, guys, check this out. I give thee the world's largest firecracker, the M800 at Cosmic Boom. It's a fireworks store. Also, there's a little Area 51 Alien Center over here, a little roadside attraction. I am 1 hour from downtown Las Vegas to my hotel. And before I get into the big city, I thought I'd go ahead and, unfortunately, end this video right here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I have driven, oh my gosh, I've driven almost 500 miles today. I think even more than that. And I still have some to go. This was one of the best days of the trip. Off the cuff this morning. I did not know I was going to see 99% of the stuff I showed you in this video today. And I love that. I love just getting on a road you've never been before and seeing what pops out at you and capturing that for the both of us. And I hope you enjoyed that too. Much more content like this ahead, my friends. I look forward to coming back through the deserts of Nevada again someday. Also, Area 51's around here somewhere. You got to check that out eventually. Thanks for watching. Please know that you're awesome, that you're loved, and no matter who you are, And no matter what you're going through, just know that there's always much ahead. Thanks for watching my videos, guys. I will see you very soon. Bright Light City gonna set my soul on fire. Viva Las Vegas. Bye, everyone. See you soon. Thanks for watching my videos.